lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no preaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost in Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it tell it?
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them's going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions battle on first and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down from the 42. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll be met near the lines and limit the gain to a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go play action with Goff. Connects on run with Jameson Williams. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he takes a shot near the mark there, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set now. 1st and 10. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's brought down after a 3rd gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Running in with David Montgomery. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Montgomery is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded just shy of the end zone. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock in his drive is already in enemy territory. Milrow with it on first. He throws a bullet to the center. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jetson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
St. Brown on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Off to the air now. That's him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. Rolling into enemy territory. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Goff working from the pistol. To the right, he's got to Sloan. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Detroit Lions 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Putting a receiver in motion. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap here to go. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 11. Yes, sir.
Out of the shotgun. Call. This is brought in by Laporta. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Montgomery. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on, Warriors, 17, 6, 19, Lions. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Rangers.
1st down throw here from Milrow. All the left side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun now for Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Check. 60 Eagles.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready up.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Hey, Mosey, you see it. Mosey. Hey, let's go. Ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Rob, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Starting from the 5. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Looking in on the ground here with Montgomery. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180.
Goff setting the throw. It's made left side by Laporta. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
60 Vikings, 6.
We'll go with the design keeper. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go.
A give left side for Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Orange. Come on. Oh, 20.
Play action here with Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And you're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
120.
Looking to throw. Gone. Gets him on the in route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Got it. Ready. DC. What's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the burst over the middle. And he is stopped just before he can get the score. Tackled inside that 1-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Gibbs scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer, Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, stack. Bronco 80.
Milrow from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now it's Milrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 65, Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check, Matt. Check, 19, 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Milrow with it on first. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His second scoring kick to the game. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Receiver in motion, going left. Goff on 1st and 10. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
As soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. From the gun, Goff. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st down, Detroit.
Throwing again, it's Goff. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is Cup inside the 15. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. A gain of 43 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Super 1. Maverick roll.
They've got a man in motion.
Value 3. Value 3.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Ready, ready.
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. They connect on the deep shot. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure hear about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway.
By the Lions.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ric Flair.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one is launched downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Still knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Goff bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Tag. Past the 60. Past the 60. Go.
To the air. Milrow. To his wide out. It's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense. Getting him down behind the line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Montgomery. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs with that Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Super 60.
Out of the shotgun, Carr. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Milrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Check smash. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He rolls to his right. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. It's Montgomery on the counter. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on! 180!
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple of yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Long, they're going to throw. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Goss pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Design bootleg here. Headed out right. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
60 Bobcats! Let's go now! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. He takes it down to the 33. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 33. They send St. Brown in motion left. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Pass on Laporta again. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
You find Smith and Jigba right side. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Check smash. 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Milrow from the gun. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 fire, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Rushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
2nd down.
Go, Rig, go. Ready?
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That may have been a situation. We look back on it and watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick. And
it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Goff. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's cut at the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's gonna be brought down after reaching the 43. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. start on the ground with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
Tariq Woolen on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Shots one away. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw from Goff. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
On first down, it's Goff. Sends this to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Looks through and breaks away. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
First down, Detroit.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Tight end going in motion here. Gonna throw again. Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Here we go.
Lions first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here, it's Montgomery. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions making a 4-point game here in the 4th. David Montgomery with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
They'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will set up.
They send St. Brown in motion left. Here he is to throw. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. We've set it down from 37. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Rep 18. Buffalo 18.
They're going to pass it here. Going deep here for the end zone. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. There he goes, right sideline. And the Lions take over with a chance to win this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. It took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Dude. Hey, lift.
They send a man in motion. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180. Louis.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Like 20. We're good. We're good.
They send St. Brown in motion left. To throw. That's caught by Montgomery. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Like 20. Hey, 5.
Setting up to pass. Caught out wide. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
All right, pretty aggressive play here. They're going to try for 2 and to push that lead beyond a field goal.
Will set up for the
Like
2-point
20.
conversion.
12.
Again, Goff. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Lions 56. Seahawks 56.
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
This will end up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Cut out left. And he moves the chains, but just as importantly, stops that clock. 27 seconds remaining. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Shotgun now for Milrow. Tweeted to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Liking 18. Go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. 9, Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. 19 Cardinal.
So
18
early
Cardinal.
movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
19 tight. Panther 6. Warriors 17. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
After the incompletion, second down calls ready. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
On the double.
Prior pass, no good, so here comes second down. Milrow from the gun. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Got it. Ready?
They still need 10 yards on third down after the penalty.
60, 19, Mustang 19, Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, one final shot. And they win it! They win it! It's a touchdown! No time left! In position for one last shot at it, Brock, and they come through in a moment that required absolute perfection. They were indeed perfect, and it wins them this game.
Yeah, my eyes certainly on that offense and the celebration, but I'm also looking at that defense, Kate, because that play is going to run through their mind over and over and over again tonight. Could not get the stop they needed. That one play to make them victors.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you